Today in spirituality, I don't know how should I approach this topic, but it's very important that I give my, I talk about it, and people understand spirituality and why the world needs to work in a certain order. So there is something called as being true, and covered that topic before, where I said being true is nothing but just following or doing as you are told. And when you add kindness, so if you've been taught to punish very heavily or be very extracting, but if you choose to be less punishing or next to none punishing, and you have a better way of dealing or getting work done in a way that you're not extracting, you're adding kindness, and therefore you're achieving a enlightened state. So I covered this in my earlier vlog. So in today's vlog, I speak about what if two people are true, who will the universe support, and they are at the opposite end. Somebody is true and right, and somebody is true and wrong. Who is universe going to support? There is support going to come. Universe is going to take a side and going to aid someone's journey and not help or aid another person's journey. So let us get down to some basics here. When you are true and right, and when you are true and wrong, I today cover one topic of how universe is going to decide whose side it wants to support. See, a childbirth is not a joke. It's not a casual thing that a child walks into this walks into a life or has existence or is born and is in existence in this universe. So when increasingly people are opting for measures like a surrogacy, which means the child is not born naturally to a parent, either from love or fuck, but by injection, and is carried in the womb of another unrelated person. That is a low quality gene pool and not supported by this universe, compared to a gene pool where which is born naturally out of love or out of a matrimony or a relationship. So universe is going to support a naturally born child than a child which is born through surrogacy. So increasingly, when there are surrogate children which are which were to begin with never supposed to be born but now are born, or children who are now born through artificial insemination, or born to couples who are LGBT, part of LGBT community, or same sex marriages, these children are not supported by the universe because they were to begin with never supposed to be born. But because of medical advancement and so much money being offered to the doctors or hospitals, these children are getting born. So even if these children went to work or did something credible and they are true and maybe right, and there is somebody who is true and wrong will be supported. The person who is true and wrong but born naturally will be supported by the universe because that child's existence was supported by this universe. And a surrogate or a child born through LGBTQ community was never supported. Artificial insemination child was not supported. So it doesn't matter how true you are, you will never leap. So you can now increasingly will have a population which, despite maybe being right or doing the hard work, will bring no good to this world and can't fight a certain fight because that child is not supported in this universe. So, to be true and right, you have to agree to the universal law of what is possible, what is not possible. Frankly, it's a very sensitive topic. I don't want to get too far or ambitious with what I'm saying, but you should respect the fact of who I am. Spiritually, I hold the title of Allah, I hold the title of Buddha, of Lord Vishnu, Guru Nanak, and Mother Mary. I have a huge meditative bank with me. I am the most enlightened person possibly walking on this earth. And I'm saying it for the good of people, that people who want to have same sex marriages, perfectly fine. It's, as an adult, you're okay to make your choices, but you cannot bring a child into this universe. And no surrogate child should be brought in as well. There should be a complete ban world over on artificially inseminating and having a child, or bringing in surrogacy, or being a same sex couple marriage and having a child, because this child is not supported in this universe. And if the big money will move into the hands of these child or they become administrators, they are fighting a fight of great conflict. The conflict will never end. So, to become true and right, you have to ensure the child's birth. This is only one point today I'm covering, that the child's existence in this earth, on this earth, is supported. And medical field should not go too far or beyond a point. You can't keep interventioning and keep giving solution for everything. Beyond a point, there is no medical solution available. If people want to live as LGBTQ community, you can, but you cannot bring in a child into this uh, and give it your lifestyle, because it's never supported by the universe. Simple as that. And anybody who wants to challenge this, it's coming straight from the mouth of the God. If you want to know my credentials spiritually, you should check the links and listen to the vlogs in the description box. People as adults can live whichever way they like, but they shouldn't bring in a gene pool which is not supported. So if you want to win and be heavily be supported by this universe, you have to make sure you're on the right side of what this universe supports. If you're on the wrong side, even if the universe wants, it can't support you. You should read my article, The Spiritual Ladder, where I talk about how universe has come in with great love and help to me with this great Reiki energy and healed me with my back pain when I experienced pain in my kidneys or weaker kidneys. And also at some point, I believed the cancer had manifested in me. So even if you live your life the most right, but if your existence was not supported by this universe, you're not going to do well in this lifetime. So, till now, maybe people would say we had no clue about spirituality, therefore, we went ahead and we had children like these. Or the world over, people can say this. But since I have spoken and I have given people a certain awakening, now such children and their birth should be completely be banned. No surrogate children, no artificial insemination, no children born to LGBTQ community. Not allowed. Medical intervention is not allowed because the world is becoming increasingly distorted and broken with more and more such children being born.